He accidentally shattered a chandelier worth $680,000. Facing a massive bill, the young guy came up with a plan.
몸으로 갚을게요.
The female boss shook her head. Just pay me back in cash. Filson said he'd come do housework every day, until he paid off the chandelier. The boss thought about how messy her place had been. This guy had actually cleaned it up really nicely. Plus she was swamped with work. She could use a housekeeper. She agreed. The next day they went to the supermarket to buy cleaning supplies. Looking at these two, they didn't seem like employer and employee at all. More like a couple. This sunny, good-looking young guy had worked tons of part-time jobs. He ran into co-workers everywhere they went. The boss started getting curious about his past. Her name was Sarah. She married into a wealthy family with her father. Because of this awkward status, she'd worked incredibly hard to get to where she was now. But female executives always face a lot of criticism. At a company executive gathering, a bunch of middle-aged men were putting down women left and right, saying women just need to look pretty. They're not fit to be leaders. Sarah was about to pour herself a drink, but they stopped her, saying women can't pour their own drinks. She was angry and hurt. She had to make an excuse and leave. These arrogant men seemed to forget she had a brother, even though they usually had a tense relationship. When his sister gets bullied, her brother can't just stand by. The next day George found out his sister was being mistreated. He came back at those guys hard. If you want to keep working at this company, show the boss some respect. Otherwise get lost. That wasn't enough. That night George showed up at their gathering again, right in front of everyone. He poured out all their drinks, warning them if anyone dared make his sister drink with them again, they'd have him to deal with. Before leaving, he said, "This rounds on me." Then he walked away like a boss. Sarah got home from work, so exhausted she didn't even have the energy to take off her makeup. She collapsed on the couch complaining about why there's no automatic makeup remover. Just then, Filson immediately came over to help remove her makeup. The doorbell suddenly rang. It was her brother George. Sarah quickly told Filson to hide. If she told her brother this was the housekeeper she hired, he definitely wouldn't believe it. Filson took the dog and hid in the bedroom. While they were talking, suddenly there was a bark. Filson knew this was bad. George knew his sister didn't like dogs, but he deliberately said he wanted to go check it out. Sarah nervously refused. Seeing his sister so worked up, George got ready to leave. Before he left, he told Sarah to introduce him to this person sometime. Sarah's cool girl image was completely shattered. Filson carefully came out and apologized. He also gave Sarah a beautiful box of chocolates. Sarah wanted to be angry, but seeing how adorable he looked, most of her anger melted away. The previously empty apartment had come alive since Filson arrived. Sarah was gradually getting used to living with another person. Just then the dog suddenly ran outside. They both chased after it and ran into someone they knew. Talk about awkward.